Hey guys, this is OJ Light here on day 6 of my journey to a six-pack. Today was a chest and arm day, and it was one hell of a workout. Alright guys, so let me just kind of go through. Every workout I do has 6 exercises, and I do 3 sets of each exercise. I do the first set's a warm-up. The second set is as heavy as I can go. This is right at a good rep range, right? And then the third set is it's in between the warm-up and the heavy set. Like I use a little math formula to get in the middle of it, and then I just do as many until I burn out. So those are my 3 sets, right? And the exercises I did today were flat bench chest press, okay, seated shoulder press with a barbell, okay, or seated overhead press, I guess you'd call it. Wheel delt on the pec machine, in the opposite direction. With cables, I did lateral raises. I did butterflies, and then I ended it with a tricep exercise, overhead extensions, okay, with a dumbbell. And that's my chest, shoulder, arm workout, right? I consider my shoulder part of my arm. So that's what I did today, and I think, yesterday I talked about how I want to get to my chest press to 215, and right now I'm at 145, and I can do 9 reps, right? So it's going to be a few weeks before I get it up to 150, but I am getting there, right? I am. Let's see, that's 70 pounds to go. So we're slowly whittling that away. And one of the things I've recently changed at the gym, okay, and sometimes my terminology is a little off. On a squat rack, the safety rails. I think you guys, if you've gone to the gym, you know what I'm talking about. The safety rails. So if you drop the weight, they hit the rails. They don't fall. The barbell doesn't fall to the floor. And I've started using them on my chest press, right? I use the squat rack to chest press, and I bring in a bench, and I use it because I don't have a spotter, guys. I don't have a spotter. This is the thing. I've never had luck with finding a workout partner. Never. They usually come a few times, and then they start missing workouts, and then they stop coming all together. So I don't really want to rely on one, right? I don't want to. So I like the safety guards because I could really push, right? I can push and not be afraid of dropping the weight on my chest, or with a squat, not like if something happens and it takes me down, it catches the weight, right? I like the safety guards. Okay, I am all about the safety guards. Okay. And today was a really good thing. So at 8 reps, guys, I was considering stopping. But because I had the safety guard on, I was able to get 1 more. And I don't think I would have gone for the 9th rep if it was just a regular bench press with no safety guards to them. So I think they free me. They free me. My only issue is sometimes my elbows flare out, which is a bad habit, and it hits the safety bars. I gotta stop that. Better form. But the other issue is when you do it on the flip, the other benches they have, it's the bar where the bar rest is already attached to the bench, so you don't have to move the bench back and forth. It's already predetermined. So there's a little bit of I gotta move it, back an inch, forward an inch until I get it just right. So there's that. But yeah, that's I like the safety. I really like the safety rails. I find them freeing. I find them I find them like they take the stress off my mind, and I can just push. I can just push as hard as I want and not worry about getting hurt. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna be honest. My glutes still hurt from that booty buster. Okay. I don't know why I waited so long to try that. Probably it kind of looks a little ridiculous. I think the machine looks a little ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. But I did it because everyone's like, you gotta try that thing. It's awesome, and it really is awesome. My glutes still hurt. Okay. So I am really, really glad I decided to give that machine a try. I got way better of a glute workout with that than I was trying to do with the hip thrust and these mats. I just didn't like it. Like I said, I tried to do it with the bench, and the bench kept moving, and this was a much better option, right? So really glad I gave that machine a try. When is the next time I do that particular machine? It will be next week Wednesday. And then the last thing, I've been thinking, if you've been watching my presentations at night, I've been kind of filling out what I'm doing, trying to find nuances to explain on, and I've kind of been thinking about cheat meals. So I hear different things on cheat meals. Some people like never take them, okay? Alan Roberts, who I am a big fan of, says you should have one once in a while to kind of keep your sanity. Okay, he thinks of it from more of a sanity point of view. But I do understand the other side of it when people say don't take a cheat meal, because usually let's say you have a cheat meal on Friday, then you have one on Saturday, and then you have one on Sunday, and you're basically blowing the whole week. Now you're going to take the whole week to recover from that, right? So I kind of understand both sides of the equation on this. It's odd. There are some times I've done a cheat meal, like I did like a Saturday meal, and then I was fine on the diet the rest of the week, and then there's other times I've done the other way. So I kind of see both sides. Because I won't lie, eating nothing but hamburger meat and chicken for dinner, guys, week after week after week, it does kind of suck. Okay, I know some guys say, oh, it's the life, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Nah, it kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of sucks. So generally, if I was to enter a cheat meal into my diet, I have like these two rules. First, it's got to be on a night I go salsa dancing or I got a date. Okay, otherwise I don't need that cheat meal. And the date thing's more for social reasons, and the dancing thing is, well, that is, I guess, a social thing. That's one, right? It's got to be one or the other. Like, otherwise, you don't need the cheat meal. Right? I don't need the cheat meal. And the second thing, I think, if I do have a cheat meal, is so if you've watched the presentations, I try to lose 0.5% of body weight per week. Okay, per week. Okay, 0.5% of body weight per week. If I was to have a cheat meal, and I did it on a night where I went dancing. Dancing is every other Saturday for me. Okay, that's how their schedule works. So I would say if I have lost in 2 weeks I should lose 1%, right? Here's what I say: if I lose 2%, if I did double of what I was supposed to do, and it's a dancing night, then I could have a cheat meal, right? Because I'm already ahead of schedule. Okay, that's how I kind of look at it. Okay, now I'm not saying like this last Saturday was dancing. I could have had a cheat meal. I didn't. I cooked a bowl of hamburger meat and ate it, and I went dancing. Okay, that was. I didn't have a cheat meal. But if I was to have a cheat meal, I would say it needs to be either because I'm going on a date or I am going out salsa dancing that night, and over the last 2 weeks I've lost 2% of my body weight. Okay, I've done double of what I was supposed to do. Kind of makes up for it. So that's how I view it. I'm not saying that's right or wrong or that's what you should do. That's just how I look at it. Okay. So anyways, guys, that's it for today's vlog. I will be doing a presentation tonight. So catch me live on a live stream. It's going to be 7 Central American time. And like I said, I'm going to just keep working on my presentation, keep filling out blanks, and really trying to develop a speech that I hope helps people start losing the fat that so much of us have accumulated. So I'll see you guys tonight, and catch me there. Later.